account up. No, hello. Wait, wrong thing. Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing alright in championship. I'm beating my teammate. I decided to go for not such a good team. Obviously, presuming that this is Damien watching, not Scott, because obviously if it was Scott, I would just, I don't even need to explain that. But yeah, I'm doing alright, I think. But as I told you, or maybe I didn't, getting used to this game was a real handful, and I think I retired in 3 of the 4 first races. So, not too successful. But now, I'm doing alright. Oh my god, we've got 2 viewers. Who's this? Who knows? I haven't even shared it on Facebook yet, it's just some geezer, I guess. Also, you can hear me, right? Because I've got a new controller. And, is it possible for you to be louder? I'm sure it is. I shall change my microphone level. How's that? That is better. Ah, good. Right, where's my season results? There we go. Yeah, so I've had 3 DNFs in 9 races, that's not too good. But, yeah, I got 5th in the last race, so I'm finally starting to, pull it together a bit. Don't suck quite as much as I did when I first got the game, which is good. Again, everything's good. Nearly everything. But, yeah. Got to deal with, as I said, this game it's not just really about racing around the track, it's got to manage a lot, like engine parts and stuff. I don't really want to go too in-depth into that, because I'll be here for ages explaining everything. But yeah, I've spent all my resource points, which is basically money used to make upgrades. I'm winning both of my rivalries, except I lost first one against my teammate because I was bad. But yeah, practice sessions won't be that interesting, because basically all I'll be doing is running programs to get more effectively money to upgrade my car. But I can talk you through the game, make you a little bit less confused.
Welcome to Silverstone, home of Formula 1 racing in Great Britain.
Is it? Is that because I'm not doing horrible? Oh, it's wet.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
So that scared me for a second. Yeah, British race, so can't go against. Oh yeah, by the way, the engineer, he's called Jeff.
So, we'd like to run the acclimatisation programme if you have a chance before qualifying. It'll give us a good indication of our relative pace and consistency.
I don't know. Oh, is it? Oh. how bad is it? How much is it drowning my horse? As you say. I know the engineer's really loud. But, don't know about the rest of the game. Might be the end, actually. If I go into here, it's probably a bit better, isn't it?
Okay, we'll alter the setup of the car.
Anyway, I'm going to set up the car and do lots of things that do mean stuff that I don't really know how to do. Make them work effectively. Also, since it's Britain, it'll probably rain at some point. Okay, never mind. That's a bit of a shocker. It's not going to rain all weekend.
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
Do something remotely interesting. Well, the game is too loud. You are slightly too quiet in the engineering. Have you even heard the engineering yet? Hang on, what I'll do is I'll turn it down in game and then turn it up on my TV so I can hear it just as well as I normally would be able to. There we go, that should be better. I'll turn myself up as well. What am I doing? Microphone level. There we go. Yeah, that should be much nicer on your ears. I don't know how to turn the engineer down. Because, although I can go into the menu and turn down the volume for speech, that is also, like, interviewers and stuff. So yeah, my engineer won't, like, you know, screw me in the ear. But I won't be able to hear the interviewer, so I won't be able to hear their questions, and I'll, like, give terrible answers and make everybody hate me. So, dilemmas. Oh. Yeah, this isn't going to be the most effective commentary of all time, because I'm going to be coughing everywhere and all the time.
Okay, let's talk about this track. Be wary of the tight section at turns 3 and 4. That's Village and the Loop. Be willing to sacrifice some speed on the exit of 3 to get the best entry you can into 4. It's a late apex, and be absolutely careful to minimise wheel spin on the exit, because it's then a long run through Aintree and down the Wellington Straight.
Right, I have not yet been on this track on this game, so I might crash on my first lap, so that's probably some worthy entertainment. You do sound like Ebola. I don't sound like I have Ebola, I just sound like Ebola. I sound like the DNA. Anyway, first practice program.
Right.
Basically, this one is passing through gates on the track, like kind of almost checkpoints. At like optimum kind of angle and speed. And like, you know, if you do it really well, you get green, which is, you know, that adds, I think, 20 points to your score. But if you get them both perfect, you get a purple gate, which adds like 30 to your score. And the more you get, the more resource points you get in the end, which allows you to upgrade your car more. And I am skidding around like nobody's business. But hey. This actually, I'm doing this on purpose, so I don't get too many resource points and get enough upgrades to completely demolish the rest of the grid. It's tactical, you see. I'll keep the game realistic. What's that ring? And I knew you were going to say that. You mean the thing that looks like a basketball hoop over my driver's head? That is, hang on, might as well scrap the practice program, it wasn't going very well anyway. That is the Halo. It's a head protection device. So, like, you know, if somebody's car comes, like, flying at you or a tyre, it doesn't take your head off. It actually came into great effect in one of the most recent real-life races. One of the young drivers might have had his head taken off by somebody's car going over him. Like, you know, the Halo actually protected him, so it doesn't look very nice, I will admit, but when it comes to real life, it's pretty cool. And this is pretty awesome sort of photo mode. I can, like, as a aspiring photographer, it's pretty cool. Like, you can get cool angles and stuff, like, and just screenshot it and get a full photo. Me likey. It looks, it does. It really does. But I don't understand why they didn't just give you an option to remove it. Because, like, you know, it's not like, you know, the AI driver in my car has a real life. But hey, I probably wouldn't have actually removed it anyway, because one, it's kind of grown on me, and two, it just takes away from the realism a bit, I suppose, if you remove it. Oh, Scott's gonna come. Look at this. Maybe you should move to the actual YouTube chat so you can converse with him. Oh no!
You seem to be... What happened? Let me know you're okay.
No problem. You know, this is a minor setback. You know, there's 3 practice sessions anyway. Didn't need all of them. It's absolutely fine. Oh, I think Scott just came on to the site of my car being demolished. It doesn't exactly bode well.
That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Oh, we've got live chat. Oh, you're in the chat, okay. Minor setback. Yeah, good old Jeff. Yeah, for some reason, the cars are very skiddy on this track. It's probably because the tyres are a lot harder than on all of the other tracks, so, you know, less grippy and stuff. Which means you'll probably see me crash a lot, which will be probably have high entertainment value. As the guy said, that concludes an interesting practice. Yeah, well, you know, practice is all about, you know, finding out what, yeah, like, you know, what the car's made of and all that. This is my rep with all the other things, basically how much they all like me. Williams and Sauber quite like me, everybody else really doesn't like me for some reason. That's funny though, Renault, they'd probably be a lot higher up in the standings, I guess you could say, but one time in an interview, I picked an option. It was like, the interviewer asked, like, you had a few crashes today, talk us through what happened, and one of the options was, something like, yeah, I was an idiot magnet today, so I picked that. And because it was one of the Renaults I crashed into, Renault took that as me saying their drivers were idiots, so now they hate me, basically. They'll probably never sign me for their team. But, yeah, basically, there's only 2 teams that like me. And they just so conveniently happen to be the two worst on the grid. So, what do you know? Let's try this again. Track conversation. Well, Renault are French, so who cares? They're a good team, though. My teammate's French, actually. So you're probably very happy I'm beating them. But no, he's a cool dude. In real life, and maybe in the game. Who knows? Right, take two. I'm going to be a bit more careful on the throttle this time, so I don't plough into the wall coming out of the last corner again. But also try not to cut that corner again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How do you know if he is a cool dude? Because, well, you know, after the drivers get out of cars in real life and stuff, they give interviews and whatnot. And they've got social media and all that, so I know he seems cool at least, let's put it that way. But the guy I replaced, he sucks, to be honest. He's got, like, his teammate in real life has got something like 30 points, I think, and he's got 2, and they're both the same car. So yeah, he's not very good. So the team are probably very happy that I replaced him. And this program is going amazing. As you can tell, I'm getting loads of reds. That's just what you want. Right, I just want to be able to pass this one. Because clearly perfecting it is not a possibility. Oh yeah. Come on. That's
Seems
not enough.
like we're
Okay.
a bit slow in these
Whatever.
corners.
Just a minor setback. Oh no. Why is the car so twitchy on this track? I'm very annoyed. It's time for a setup change. It's not stalking, it's just following them on social media. And watching their interviews.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Why has it changed that setup? Why hasn't it got my custom setup? Well, that would explain why I was going everywhere, because I didn't have the right setup. Well, found Abby Dozy. Right, let's try that again. But not the same one, because I'm getting really bored of it now. The engineer is great, seems like you're going. Yeah. Oh, it's funny,
Okay,
when it comes to the actual race, you can, like, talk to him, like, not actually say stuff through the mic, but you can, like, press a button and it gives loads of options. All that. You can tell them to give you more feedback, give you less feedback, tell you where your teammate is, give you, like, a full race update. And one of the options is, shut up, Jeff. I've never used that, because I quite like Jeff, but... Oh, there we go. I mean, the car's not steering that well, but I can at least go through the corners without crashing and skidding out, so... That's a benefit. Right, basically with this one, I have got to manage my energy, which is the thing that you see me changing at the bottom right, between like none, low, medium, high and all that, whilst maintaining a good lap time. Which you can see at the top right. I'm currently half a second down on what I should be doing. But I'm in green for the saving. But basically, if I don't get the lap time good enough, I don't get any points for it. So I've got to get a good lap time. And you know, I should probably try and get purple, which I'm in. But I still don't have a quick enough lap time, of course, because I basically, when I changed my setup, I sacrificed not skidding around loads from bad cornering in the sense that it doesn't turn in enough now. Poor Jeff. Yeah, I know. He gets. Everybody slates Jeff. Jeff is great. Also, why is Hulkenberg trying to overtake me? We're in practice. This isn't a race. Chill out. Oh, I'm not healthy. Right, okay, I need to go back to the pit again because now I can't turn in, basically. My turning circle is similar to that of the diameter of Earth, so I'm going to change it one more time. Maybe this as well. It doesn't normally take this long. Also, oh wait, no, never mind. I don't know where Scott is. He said he would join us, but he's not here. I am not healthy. The most truth you've said all day. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not really healthy even after my Ebola's passed, but I'm sure I've said more truthful things today. Like, I don't know. Maybe the most truthful thing I'm going to say today is I'm going to win the race. Because that's definitely going to happen. You know, I've got to perform well for the home crowd. Can't let them down. Scott got lost in a small field. Is that some kind of reference I'm not getting? Or did you just think of a random type of place? That is quite random. A small field. What's a large field? A small field. Good, I might pass. Or maybe even get perfect. Now that my lap is very good, I can change my battery deployment down and put it in the purple and then get perfect and loads of resource points. So I can upgrade my car and then make it better and then win within a couple of seasons. Of course, not yet, that's extremely realistic. Yeah, but the other one is me, because I've got my phone on it, so I can read the comments. Anyway, next session is where it starts to get kind of interesting, because it's the last practice session, and in this one I shall be doing the qualifying pace program, which is going to, basically I've just got to beat a time, and I get loads of resource points, like, you know, to see where I'm going to be in qualifying. No energy saving, no nothing like that, no fuel saving. Basically, if I suck, if I've started sucking, since I last played the game, you're gonna see it in my lap time. Wow, not bad. Still don't have enough for an upgrade though. The Williams and Sauber still love me. And of course the best team likes me the least. Coincidence? I think not. And I've got the races also. I've got them set to 50%, which means they're half the length of a normal race. Which means on average they take like 40 to 50 minutes. So what I might do is, a cool thing you can do on this game is a mid-session save, which means, like in the middle of the race or whenever, I could go on mid-session save, save it in the middle of the session, then come back and I'd just be able to rejoin from where I left off. And I might like play some GT Sport or something, because that's a cool game. 40 to 50,
Okay,
yes.
as you know, this is the third and final practice session of the weekend. If we want to run our qualifying sim program, and I strongly recommend we do just that, this is our last chance.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three.
Wait, no, that was an accident. I accidentally skipped to qualifying. My bad. Yeah, let's not do that again. Right, qualifying pace. Here we will be able to see if I'm good enough or not. And I am, ever since I finished 5th in the last race, I basically did AI level rating, like AI difficulty. Technically there's 110 levels because you can change the AI difficulty on a scale of 0 to 110. Before I had it on 88, and for this race I put up to 89 because 5th is an extremely unrealistic result, so I felt the need to turn it down a bit because I want realistic results as well as good ones. Yeah, I think it's because, like, you know, 0 to 100 is kind of like the normal difficulty, and then the extra 10 is kind of for, like, real hard nuts who are like, yeah, I give an extra 10%, woo, because I'm that good, yeah, and all that. But yeah, so I've got it on 89, which is reasonably high, I think. You know, I'd say I'm not too bad at this game. Oh, I'm in the green, finally. Oh, and I'm in the grass, a different kind of green. And now I'm definitely not going to get the target that time. Never mind, we've got 3 laps, it's fine. All's good.
We'll want to rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
Oh wow, this is going really well. Oh, I'm 7/10 down on the target that time. Oh, but I had a really good exit to that corner, so it's just gone down quite a bit. Okay, that's good. This is nice. Also, exits are a lot more important than entries, because you know, that's what you go on to next street and next corner with. So, slow in, fast out is a good general rule. And yes, you're probably going to make an innuendo out of that. And I give you permission, and I completely understand as well. Because who in the right mind wouldn't, to be honest? I'd have to play at 0 difficulty. Well, honesty is the first step to whatever it is. So, good job. 0 difficulty, I don't even know if you can have 0 difficulty. Might just be 1 to 110. Oh, please have a good last corner. Oh, I'm going to have to do it again.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
Man, I really do suck. Oh wait, I'm already in the green now, it's looking good. Ironically, my home track seems to be one of the worst for me. But this is looking pretty good. I'm much better in like the middle to last part of the lap though, it seems, so you know, could be worse. Buffering. Ah. That could be an issue. Tell me if or when it comes back. If it doesn't, then even though you can't hear me, I'm going to tell you anyway. You should probably just refresh the page. Oh, there we go. I missed like 2 minutes of time catching me up. Well, for like a minute I've been paused. So I can basically turn the time for the screen to like go out after X amount of inactivity. Because I'm constantly having to tap it whilst I was racing. Well, not racing, but you know, driving at a considerable speed. And then, if I get the last couple of corners right, then I shouldn't fail again, because about 1.5 tenths up right now. That's pretty good. There we go.
Okay, then
Green is fine with me. I don't care. This track would appear to not be one of my strong points. So I don't care. But now we go on to qualifying. Oh my god, I was second. Okay. I don't think that's too much to get excited by though, because you know, the AI step it up a lot for qualifying, because they don't need to be that fast in practice, so they're not. But yeah, do you know how the qualifying system works? Because there's like 3 sessions, and I don't know, you probably don't know how it works. So if you don't, then I'll run you through it, because also it'll get really confusing and it'll be like, why are there 3 qualifying sessions? I don't think I do. Right, okay. So, qualifying 1 is where it all starts. Basically, there's all of the 20 cars are putting in like the best lap times they can, and at the end of the session, places 20 to 16 get knocked out, and they start in the order that they were in at the end of Q1. Q2, the 15 drivers that are left bat out, and then at the end of the session, 15 to 11 get knocked out, and they qualify in the position they were in. And then Q3, the top 10 shoot out, and that finishes, and then everybody there qualifies in the position they finished in. And I have only got to Q3 2 out of 9 times this year because my car sucks. But, you know, my teammate hasn't been in there once, so I'd say that's not bad. Also, during the race, because basically everybody's really, all of the AI, apart from first place, they've got nobody in front of them to slow down for, they're all incredibly cautious on the first lap of the race. So what I do is I allow myself 1 restart in case I get like caught up in some absolute bull, you know, on the first lap with some AI going like 1 mile an hour. But after that, I have to take the race as it comes. So, like, you know, if I ever think about restarting a second time, don't let me. Because that goes against my rules that I've set for myself. And I don't allow myself to restart at all in qualifying. So, yeah, I want to make it as realistic as possible, because the more you restart,
there's only a few
you're
cars
never
out
going to
on
learn
track.
from your mistakes.
You should consider getting out there.
Like, I don't know, crash and you're like, oh, that's fine, I'll just restart. But, like, you know, if you don't restart, you're like, okay, I need to not do that again. Because I don't want to finish with, I don't want to DNF every race and get, like, booted off the team. Which can happen, you can get kicked from the team. But you've got, like, a DNF every race, like, 15 races straight. So it's not very likely. But, anyway. Let us begin. So, I reckon I'll make it out of Q1. I think I've made it out all but 2 times this year. Well, say year, season. Because I've had the game for 5 days. So, yeah, most of the time I get knocked out in Q2. You won't hear me talking as much in qualifying, because it's where putting in a good lap really matters. In the race you've got to take things a bit more slow and all that, so you'll have a bit more space for talking. Which is good, because, you know, I am of course streaming this to 1 person, 2 if I include myself. It was supposed to be 2 because Scott said he would come, but of course he never did, which greatly saddens me. .6 slower than Hamilton, which is pretty good, considering the fact that he's in the best team. But he is also on a tyre that's one compound harder than mine. If he was on the same tyre as me, he'd probably be like a second quicker. Alright, 5th. I'll be doing another lap, just to cement my position. And you'll probably see me only do 1 lap in Q2 because if you get through to Q3, you have to start the race
of fuel remaining
on the tyre that you did your best lap in Q2 with. Very strange rule, I don't really know why they do it. But, like, you know, I only want to do 1 lap, because if I do make it through to Q3, I don't want to be starting on the, I don't want to be starting the race on really worn tyres. And sometimes, qualifying 11th is actually the best place, because, like, you know, you can start on whatever tyres you want, so you can start on harder tyres, then go on to even harder tyres, and manage to pull off a 1-stop race. But, like, you know, people in the top 10, they're starting on worn tyres, most often very soft ones, so I have to do a 2-stop, so you can, you know, pull out 1 less pit stop from there. Oh no, that's not gone so well. Oh well. I'll settle for the lap I already did, but the real question is, are you beating Vettel? No, because he's in a Ferrari. Which is the second best team at the moment.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:31.2.
Gotta be higher than 16th to get through to the next session. My teammate sucks. He's in 18th. Oh, no, he's in 12th. Okay. Never mind, he doesn't suck so much anymore. Yeah, just to clarify, I'm not beating Vettel, because he's in 5th in this session. But nevertheless, I'm through to Q2. That's good. Ah. Just been sent a glorious meme. I'm gonna have to send it to you. But it'll be fun because there are strategists down to drive into a wall. They might as well. To be honest, they might as well.
Track is quiet right now.
Right.
Let's get out on track while it's clear.
These are all doing alright. Got 48% wear on this one. And if you're, I don't think I've already said this, I might have, but I don't think I have. If these parts actually get weared enough, they can blow up in the race and send you out with a mechanical failure. But they're still green. That's good. Shouldn't be blowing up anytime soon. Oh yeah, I know. I can't explain it either. What a meme, I know. I'm just full of good memes. I'm a meme machine. Anyway. Back again. Seeing if I can make it into Q3, which probably won't be able to. And in a way I don't want to. Because I want free tyre and free tyre fit here. Free tyre choice. It's what I would like. The thing is, you could just say, oh, don't participate, because then you won't make it through Q3. You're about to start whatever tyres you want. But then I'll be starting 15th, and that's probably worse than getting into the top 10, but having to start on used tyres. And I really don't want to put the effort into, like, you know, try and get a lap that's not quite good enough for Q3, but just good enough for 11th, because that will just be far too much effort, so, yeah. I'm gonna have to go because I need to do physics and my phone is on a grand total of 3%, okay. I'll try and get Scott in then because, otherwise I'll be lonely. Or I could just stop the stream. Oh no, I'm walking. That's not good.